So, today is going to be a quick one. I'm sure you've killed a bunch of NPCs, salvaged and whatnot, and figured, well, how do I turn this into ISK? Well, I'll tell you the simplest way that you can turn it into ISK, and that is to take it to a trade hub and just immediate sell it. At least immediate sell it if it's worthwhile, and then if it's not, don't sell it. Hold on to it, maybe reprocess it later. But in today's video, I'm going to be covering where to take your items and how to sell them, either immediately or to place on timed sale on the marketplace. Let's get started. So, we can't just sell wherever we want to in this game. Unfortunately, people can only see items for so many jumps as far as the orders are placed, whether it be a buy order or a sell order. So, for that reason, we actually have to use trade hubs. And in this game, we have 5 of them. The Kaldaris being Jita, Gauntes being Dudixi, the Amars being in Amar, and then the Mimitar has 2, Heck and Rens. So you're going to have to go to these trade hubs in order to get the best value for selling your items or buying your items. So, now that you've made it to a trade hub and you're ready to do some sales, the first thing that got to do here is pull it out of your cargo bay. So just go ahead, click on somewhere on the area, press your Control A, and then move it over to the item inventory. So to sell stuff, I personally just take a slot like this, sell items. It's going to pull up 15 of them, and ultimately what I'm doing is I'm looking through the list and see how it says immediate here. So when you sell this, you can sell it immediately, or you can put it onto the market for a long duration, and that's how you would see it. And that's just how you would see it if you were to purchase it. So like view market details. Basically, when you sell it immediately, it's going to buyers, right? So buyers that are here in the station that are logged on currently that are offering this amount per unit for that item. As you can see, they're selling for about 7,000, but they're only going to buy them at about 754, which would lead me to believe that I wouldn't make that price. I wouldn't do it. So let's go ahead and check out Pitfall Compact Warp Disruptor. As you can see here, in the station, they're selling for 3 million. And there's somebody currently buying 3 of them for 2.7. So that is why, and even then, like if you look at it, yeah, 2.9 is what they're going to sell it for. So when I pull up this whole selling item, when I click on a bunch of stuff and I go to sell it, and I look at this, basically anything that's not a negative 10%, I'm going to just click the X button on the side here and remove the item from the list, like so. And boom, there you go. And I can sell these 2 items and I'm still making a relative profit. And that's 5 million there. And then I would just go up the list again, another 15 items, and so on. And you're going to get the idea for here. So when you're looking at this and you're going to see these little questionable markers on your sales, basically what this is they don't want that many of the items. So you can click the item down to how much they actually want. They only want to purchase 2 of them at a reduction of 60%. So I don't think I'll be selling. Oh, so right here, a 5%. I will sell anything for 10%. That's just me personally. So I'm just going to get rid of all of this stuff here. And it can be a tedious process to do this. Not very quick. But either way, I mean, this is how I do it, and it makes sense. So these are immediate sales that I'm doing on these. So let's say you wanted to sell an item that somebody wasn't going to give you a good price on, so you didn't want to sell it immediately. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to view the market details, or you know what, let's just go back to sell items. Right, and this is going to tell me right here, this F12 enduring tracking computer is at 86%. So I'm going to pull this off to the side here if I can. Yeah. And I believe that's it right there. So we're just going to click on that and we are going to sell this item. Or hold on, you know what? Let's just get rid of all this shit here. Ugh, I wish they would make this easier. So unresponsive. CCP, fix this, please. So that's easier to do this process. Okay, so now that we've realized that they don't want to give a fair market value, let's change this to 3 months. And then you can look at what other people are selling it for. At the station, 10,000. So they're all selling it for 10,000. I'm gonna put mine in for 10,000. That's gonna give me a 24% 0.6 thing. There's a bit of sales tax on that, but here we go. So this created the market, and as you can see, there's my market right there. 6 of them at 10,000 at the station. Some are even selling them for 40,000 down here, but that's how you do a regular sale and a non-immediate sale. I like to do the immediate sales because it's profit right away. So now that we've wrapped that up and we've got that down pat, that's how you're going to be able to do your sales. When you're doing buying, it's a different story. Either way you want to go to the trade hubs, and if you wanted to buy an item, it's as simple as like just blow the cigarette ash off my keyboard. Praxis. Let's look up a Praxis. Say that we want to buy a Praxis. Same thing, just always make sure that the price is the lowest. So you can see here, like somebody are putting in the buy orders down there. You can definitely do that if you'd like. Forget how to do that. It's not a complex thing. Place buy order, yeah, so just like that. So you'd place a buy order. Um, the highest that's on right now would be about 178,000. So yeah, you could probably do about 179. 179. The total would cost me 182. You would change the duration at this station. 1 jumps, 2 jumps, 3 jumps. This is how you would change how many of them you wanted, and it would alter the price. But I'm not going to place a buy order for that, even though I do like my practices. But yeah, so that's going to wrap that up.